Moving things over now to Adam Wilde. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Kevin.
How are this story? Holy cow! Now this story actually has been going on for a while. It was below our radar until everyone found out it was an American that killed Cecil the lion.
Right, because originally I think they thought it was someone from Spain.
They thought it was someone from Spain, so I guess for some reason that was okay. Yeah, now everybody's jumping on the bandwagon, especially celebrities right now.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of celebrity tweets, but I think the most poignant one has got to be Ricky Gervais. He said, "It's not for food, it's not for the shooting, or tin cans would do it. It's just the thrill of the killing, which is mental." And he's absolutely right. I mean, it's, you know, regardless of the fact that this doctor didn't know that, you know, Cecil was a lion that, you know, the locals knew and was a popular favorite, the fact is he paid a lot of money to kill an animal for sport, period.
I would like to hear from hunters out there what they think, because that is what people do now, is they go out and they kill for sport. I'd like to hear what their thoughts are on this today, because there are a lot in Toronto. A lot of people go up north, go up hunting during hunting season.
And I think most of the people in this area that are hunting, though, are you know, eating it to some degree, you know, using it for some sort of food, right? Olivia Wilde also tweeted, "Oh, the dentist had no idea the lion was famous because he was known. He would never, because if he had known, he would have never murdered it without taking a selfie first."
Yeah.
Which is true. And Cara Delevingne, "This Walter Palmer is a poor excuse for a human being." So Jimmy Kimmel actually weighed in on this. And this is really interesting because you rarely see Jimmy outside of Jimmy. You know, like he's usually fun, he's usually irreverent. But take a look at this clip last night. You see a different side of him.
I think it's important to have some good come out of this disgusting tragedy. So this is the website for the Wildlife Conservation Research Unit at Oxford, wildcru.org. These are the researchers who put the collar on Cecil in the first place. They track the animals and study them. If you want to do something, if you want to make this into a positive, you can, sorry. Okay, I'm good. Make a donation, support them at the very least. Maybe we can show the world that not all Americans are like this jackhole here, this dentist, the top dentist.
Now I'm wondering, does this guy is he ever able to open up that clinic again?
I think that clinic is done. I think it's done now. We were talking about this a little bit earlier. It is in Minnesota, and there is a very, very big hunting population there. But I think the pressure, I think that clinic is done. I think his future is done. His career is done. I think this is, you know, one little thing like this, and you've got to change your name, change your address.
See, I have a thing, you know, I get that, and I just don't know if it should affect him for the rest of his life if he makes one mistake, right? We all make mistakes, and that's a huge
Whether or not
mistake.
it should and whether or not it will are two different things. That's what I'm saying. You know,
That's a good point.
I think a matter of if you know, if you can get him to show remorse and maybe change his ways, then I would say, yeah, then okay. But I think this is it. This will dog him for the rest of his life.
So we'll move on to something a little bit more here and a little bit happier.
Thank you.
Celebrities in town for TIFF. There's a huge lineup announced, including Jake Gyllenhaal's Demolition, which is opening the festival. It's directed by a Canadian, actually, Jean-Marc Vallée. And we're also going to see Eddie Redmayne back with his movie The Danish Girl, where he plays transgender. Now, last year, Eddie was here for The Theory of Everything, and he went on to win an Oscar. So this is really good. We've also got Julianne Moore in town for a movie called Freehold. Matt Damon could be here with The Martian, and we could see Brangelina, sorry, because Angelina Jolie directed a movie with herself in it, and her husband Brad Pitt in it. And I'm just wondering, how well would that go?
How do you direct your husband?
That can't be an easy thing to do. So that'll be a very, very interesting movie to watch. And coming up a little later in Entertainment City, we're going to have more on that. Plus, Ed Helms tells us exactly why the Vacation reboot is worth taking.
Cara Delevingne, we've been talking about her. There's someone I do feel sorry for. You know, when you have somebody who's fairly new to the limelight and they get tossed on junkets and they do interview after interview after interview, we're going to be showing you where she had a bit of an awkward interview with a morning show in the States.
It's bad.
Yeah,
it's really bad.
But I feel for her.
Oh, I feel for her. It's the TV crew. I'm like, what's going on with you guys?
Yeah.
Makes me happy I work here.
Yeah, that's right. They won't let you hang out to dry, will they?
Absolutely not. Kevin?
I'll let you hang out to dry at any point. Let's go.
I knew you were joking, but that was still very uncomfortable.
He gets a little nervous. He's still new here. Jennifer, nothing would faze Jennifer. I can do anything. Oh, listen to that. Listen to that.